guys, it is almost 1 o'clock. Happy 4th of July. I have been so MIA. I apologize. It has been so busy that I just keep losing track of time. I actually made a video yesterday. I just didn't post it and accidentally deleted it. This is where my mind has been. I'm so tired, but it's a good tired. I hope you guys are, if you're working, making lots of money, if you're spending time with family, enjoy it, because that's what matters. I hope everybody is enjoying Elite, or the new tier system, I should say. I am. I've done really, really well. I can't complain at all. I'm just going to have to readjust some things. I have to get up earlier, because this week I should have the Meijer chip deliveries, even though she hasn't sent me the information yet. I keep thinking, though, that today's like Saturday or Sunday and it's only Friday. So I'm going to have to somehow work those in. But Elite has been very good to me, and I'm very thankful for it. I know I had made a video a month or two ago about how I was possibly going to have to quit gig work, and now I don't, which is great. And again, I know nothing is guaranteed, and I understand that, but for right now, I'm freezing. First of all, it's good. So it's good on a bad holiday week where people take vacations, so it's not as busy, and I still made pretty good money. So I am thankful, but I'm heading right now. I just got home from dropping off one order. Now I'm heading to another one, and at 1 o'clock, and then I have one at 4 and 7:45. So the 7:45 one is going to the airport, which the airport doesn't scare me. I just didn't know about parking when it was first sent to me, but I just have to go to a terminal. They gave me what door that they'll be at, and they'll have a cart, and I just put it on there and done. So, which is good, because that's the big one for the day. So I accidentally, the one that I just dropped off, I shouldn't have taken. It came in. I've been getting, my first order always comes in at 1:01, and I'm usually done getting them by 1:03. This one came in at a few minutes to 2, and I glanced, and I swear I thought it was $55. It was $25, and the address was wrong. It wasn't going to the city I thought it was going to. It was a bad order all around. I never should have taken it. And I did try to release it, but I am so, I don't know. I like it when you go to release it and it pops up and said, "Are you sure? You might see a decrease in orders." Well, I'm in such a good algorithm now, I didn't want to mess with that, so I kept it like an idiot. But that's okay. It's done. It's over with. It's behind us. I have to plan better. I'm going to make another spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet of all of our earnings for the week, for the month, for the year. So I know what I'm doing on what app, and how, I went back and saw that last 4th of July, we did pretty good. We're going to actually do more this 4th of July. But last year I had a streak first shipped, so a chunk of that was, from there. But I got up this morning to do shopping. Michael got a shop, so I went with him, and then he got an Amazon, and I went with him for that, and then I took him with me to go do this last order. Now I dropped him off because he needs to take a nap or relax, whatever, and then he has a 4 o'clock order too. But I need to make two more spreadsheets. My hair, I think it's hair wash day, and I just didn't do it. So I want to make 2 more spreadsheets, because I am the epitome of a type A personality. I need to know all the information right now. I cannot wait. I need to have things done my way. We joke that our son has baseball tournaments out of town, and he packs literally 5 minutes before he leaves, and it gives me such agita. I just can't do it. when we go on vacation, I'm packed a week before, literally a week before. I know that if we had to run out the door right now, we could go, we're packed. But that's just how my brain works. So I'm making a spreadsheet for companies and have in there, all different kind of information, the address, whether it has street parking, or do I have to go to a dock? Do I have to search for parking? Do they come down? Like all these different things that I want to know, because I have to make these decisions quick. I think, I could be wrong. And one for restaurants for the same thing. Is there parking? So it just makes my life a little bit easier when I get orders in the city. I have I was downtown Wednesday and Thursday. So nowhere near Wacker, because that is still not, I probably will never take one that I have to go to under Wacker. But at least I'm in the city and getting paid pretty decent money. What is going on with this hair? Anyways, so I want to get those made so that we can just, most of the time, we're usually home together at 1 o'clock. And then, I can have the computer up and look for these companies and all the information that I would need to make a decision. Thankfully, the ones that I've gotten, I haven't really had to make those decisions yet, because like my downtown one on Wednesday was a breakfast. So I was down there at 7:30 in the morning, so it's not that big of a deal. And she was meeting me at the door. Then I had one in the city, but not downtown. And I'll be in the city if the pay is right, just not downtown. And then yesterday, I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I did CBOE yesterday. So I know that one, so I was very comfortable. Like, I wasn't freaking out about that. The only thing is that one I had to confirm complete early, because the drop-off was at 11:10. I got there at 11:07. I got with my cart into the security, because you have to give security your ID in order to get a card for the elevator. I was in security at 11:03, and I'm like, there's no way in 8 minutes I'm going to do this, because the walk to get to the elevator is far, and then once you get up to their office, it's another far walk to where you have to take the food and undo it. But I did, so I completed it by security and closed out the order, and then I took a picture at 11:14 and texted it to deliver to have them attach that to the order. That's the first time I've had to do that, so it's not too bad. And then what did I have from there? I can't remember. Oh, I had something on the south side. I went to the Chicago State University, which was good, because they had a huge parking lot and they came and took the order out. Tell me why these sandwich places, mainly, I guess it could be any restaurant, when they have these large orders, they put them in their paper towel boxes or toilet paper boxes that are ginormous, and they pack them to capacity. So I had 5 boxes. I was able to pick up 3, and I injured my thumb, so I can't put too much pressure on it, which I know is not their issue, but I literally could not pick up at all these 2 other boxes. They were so heavy. So I told them, I'm like, I can't do this. So they sent some kid out to load the last 2 for me, but I don't understand why nobody thinks of somebody else. Like, why did they not think, hey, this might be a little heavy, we should probably, they were the boxes, it was from Potbelly, and they were the lunch boxes. Every time I've ever picked those up, they have always been in bags, like the Potbelly shopping bags. And I know there would have been a lot, but it would have been much, much easier for me. But it ended up being fine, because it was a school, so I wasn't allowed in the building. So they sent 3 guys out with 3 carts to come and get the order, and they unloaded the truck for me. I didn't have to do anything. That is a good perk about being a girl sometimes, is that when guys come out, they feel bad for you, or they want to be, Mr. Macho, whatever, and they unload for you, which is nice sometimes. So, what was my other order yesterday? Oh, it was the 3. No, that was 2. I can't remember. My memory is just going. really bad. I don't even remember what my other one was. I know it was CBOE to their... Oh, I had one at my house. So it went to somebody that lived on the lake and was having a party. So, but anyways, I'm enjoying it. I know there's no guarantee of it lasting, so I will enjoy it while I can. But I do believe, because my stats are so high, that I am one of the first, if not the first, that is given an order, because I can't imagine I guess that there are that many big orders, but still, it's great, basically. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but we have no plans for today because my aunt, who we usually go to by her house for the 4th, is in DC with my mom. But it's good. We're making money. We have our son's tournament on Sunday. The end of the tournament, that's a game that we're going to go to. If you have young kids and you want to put them in travel baseball, just know that you're going to have to take a small loan out to pay for this stuff. It is so expensive, and not just the fees, but the gas and the food and everything, because none of these tournaments are close. None of them. And it's a lot, obviously, for the player, but it's, I think, more on the parents, because A, we have to pay for it. B, he's been in this practically his whole life, so it was us having to pick him up, and the players have to be there an hour before the start time, so we're there so early, and then they have 2 or 3 games a day. So if your child wants to be in travel ball, just know, not only are you going to commit to the rest of your life, the time, but the money, and it's crazy. So that's my rant for the day. I heard, actually I know, Deliver That sent out emails that, sorry, this guy is flashing his lights, I don't know why. Their tiers are gone. So everybody is equal, which I don't know how I feel about that. For the people that have built up to the highest tier, I don't know. I think it might be elite on there, or because I think it's preferred and then elite. I don't know. But anyways, I think that they were having the same issues that Delivered it was about being on time, and so they had to dismantle their tiers. And now, from my understanding, you used to scroll on that you were available, and that's how they would send alerts for the orders that were on the board. Now you don't toggle on at all. You're just always available. And from what I get, the majority of orders are going to be sent directly to people. I don't know. But if that's the case, and if that is something that ezCater is making them all do, that would be nice for Zifty, because that would eliminate all of the bots that they have. Because Zifty has some pretty good orders. Michael was able to get a large order once. I never have, ever. So it would be nice if the bots could go away, and it's an easy fix. I don't know why Zifty doesn't do that. But I'm pretty sure they're all going to have to conform to something sooner or later. That's why the tiers are gone and everything else. I'm thankful for Delivered. I was telling my husband that everybody that does catering obviously works all of the apps, but they all have their favorite, and that's where they do the most orders. It just amazes me that I am at 380 something orders on Delivered, and I just did my 15th on Deliver That, and I signed up for them on the same day. And I was telling him that Deliver That people are the only people I can justify complaining with not getting orders, because they make you pay, $30 for their bags and for your motor vehicle background check or whatever. So you may be put out money. you should at least give me stuff to make that money back. But after that, it's always the luck of the draw of who's getting what. But I am so tired today. I'm ready to go right to bed, and I can't. I can go home for like an hour after I do this one, and then after that one I can go home for maybe an hour and a half, and then I have to go do the last one. The last one I have to drop off at 8:30, and I guarantee you I will be in bed shortly after that. So I really, my point today was to, or my goal today was to shop, but I got up early thinking it would be busy, and it wasn't. So that's why when he got his shop, I'm like, oh, I'll just go with you. And then we got the Amazon, which was pretty big. It was 8 stops, but I don't know if they just hired all new people there for Amazon Fresh, but none of the bags were where they said that they were. So I had to check everything, every aisle or every shelf for the name, because they were nowhere near where they were supposed to be. And so it took me forever to find all of that stuff. But anyway, I guess I should go, because I feel like I'm really not talking about anything. I'm just rambling because my mind is just like back and forth. But anyway, I will talk. I keep saying anyway, and I'm so sorry. I normally am a pretty good speaker with the ums and the ands and the filler stuff, but I'm tired today. So I hope you guys are having a good day, making lots of money, or spending time with your family. And we'll see if I do a video tomorrow. I don't even really know if I'm working. So I'm going to get here. My pickup is at 1:03. So I'll get there and swipe that I'm there, and then wait. I don't think that there's any orders for tomorrow. It's a holiday weekend, but you never know. So I'll wait and see if I get anything, and then go in and pick that up. So I'm going to sign off now, and I will talk to you guys later. Sorry for the blubbering, whatever this is, but I wanted to make sure I at least said hi to you guys, because I haven't been on here in a while. But we'll chat later.